Hello, beautiful seekers. This is Clarity1129, and welcome to a powerful pick a card reading during the solar eclipse. So, the solar eclipse was on 30th of April, which was 2 days ago. It is May 2nd as I'm recording this. Well, since the solar eclipse is with the new moon, the effects are going to be seen for the coming 6 months, and this is all about new beginnings, all right? And we also have a lunar eclipse, which is coming on the 15th of May, along with full moon in Scorpio, and that is all about completions. So I have kept this open to see what comes up and how we can, whatever guidance that is given to us. So this solar eclipse, which has happened on the 30th of April, was with the new moon in Taurus, all right? So keeping all that in mind, let's just take a look at what's coming for us. What are the new beginnings, new seeds we can sow? And if anything else comes up, I will let you know. Now, I have got 4 piles in front of me, as you can see, and I hope that, we get different themes which actually touch on various aspects so that it can actually help a large number of people, all right? So you have, I could have added more piles, but then it would have been, it is extensive, so then it would take a very long time, all right? So I've restricted to 4 piles. We've got a lot of oracle cards and tarot cards, all pre-shuffled today. And to give you a clear picture, let's see. Since I haven't seen the cards, we're going to discover it together. All right, so let me introduce you to the piles. As you can see, we have 4 piles. Pile number 1 is the Ace of Wands. Pile number 2 is the Ace of Swords. Pile number 3 is the Ace of Cups, and pile number 4 is the Ace of Pentacles. I will be incorporating these cards into the reading as well. So take a minute, take a deep breath, relax as you exhale, and whichever pile you're drawn to instinctively, that is your pile. All right, so let's begin with pile number 1, those who chose the Ace of Wands. I'll make some space here. All right. So let's begin. Pile number 1, for those of you who chose the Ace of Wands, this is your reading. Since we're talking about the solar eclipse and the new moon in Taurus, this is all about new beginnings, and that is why I've used all aces, because the aces are all about new beginning and new beginnings. And as you have chosen this Ace of Wands is all about new beginning in creativity, in your passions, whatever it is. All right, you're passionate about this particular thing, and something new is coming towards you as far as your creative ventures are concerned, or something, anything, a person or a place or a venture or an activity, a hobby, whatever it is, something that just sparks, that ignites that passion in you. This is what is going to come to you, and we will see as we move along. All right, so I'll first lay out all the cards and then we'll get into your reading. Okay, all right. I have taken a very long time trying to set these cards here. I mean, it takes a long time for me to set the camera, and it's always skewed no matter how hard I try. Anyway, so let's, we got the Ace of Wands. You get the beautiful Wheel of Fortune. Is it visible? Okay. The Two of Pentacles. The Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands. I think you're the only group who got 2 of these cards from the Ethereal Visions deck. Is everything coming in? Okay. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay. We'll place your oracle cards. Mauve, enjoy clear hearing. Libra, balance. Full moon eclipse. Wow. Conclusions are within reach. So this should ideally have come on the 15th of May with your lunar eclipse. But, well, let's see. You get watch your words with the parrot spirit. Speak your truth. Just look at that. Both of these things come together. Stay rooted and grounded with the Earth Guardian. Then we have career. Is this visible? Yes. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. And February. Ooh. Okay, that's a long wait. Or, anyway, we'll come to it now. Just give me a moment. Let me study your cards. All right. Pile number 1. Those who've chosen the Ace of Wands. Right up till now, it's possible that you've been working on something, and with this February here, maybe you've actually sown seeds in February, all right? And you've been hoping for things to happen, things to move, and you've actually left no stone unturned to, you know, whatever it may be. For each of you is different. But whatever that thing is that you're passionate about, all right, and you've put in a lot of effort there, but you've really not seen anything coming from it, all right? And with this 5 of Pentacles here and the 5 of Wands here, which are 2 5s, which may be significant to you, it's all about change. And they are difficult cards in the sense that they reflect what's happening, you know, the struggles that are happening in your life. So in one, you're feeling left out in the cold. You know, you're feeling that you're putting in effort, but nothing is coming. You know, so if it's in a relationship, maybe you've been putting a lot of effort into this relationship, which means so much to you, and the other person's not giving you anything in return, or you just don't know what's there in it for you, whether you should carry on, whether it's over. You just, you know, you're lost. And if it's as far as your career is concerned, again, you're putting in so much of work and you're getting peanuts, okay, for the amount of effort that you're putting in. And you find people around you may be putting in more effort. You don't know, but you just feel that, you know, and you're right now in this place with the 2 of Pentacles, that you don't know whether you should carry on doing what you're doing or you should choose something else. And this is the struggle that you're going through in your, you know, these 5 of Wands is about conflict. And this conflict is not with somebody else. This conflict is inside of you. You are trying to, you know, figure out whether you should give this whole thing up altogether, be it the relationship or a career or a hobby or whatever it is. Should you give it up or should you carry on? Because you have invested a lot of your time, your effort, perhaps a lot of money, depending on your situation, and you feel you're stuck. Okay, either you're feeling stagnant or you're feeling absolutely disillusioned with the way things are, and you just can't make up your mind whether you should give it up or you should carry on with it. All right. In fact, we put these cards here together. So this is how, okay, let's put it like this. Okay, this is what's happening. You have this conflict, and this is how things are. But guess what's happening now with this solar eclipse? There's going to be a new idea that comes to you. Okay, so what, as it is, whatever you've started some time ago is something that you have been passionate about, but despite you putting an effort, you hear, and now you're questioning yourself, should I or shouldn't I carry on with this? And as you're in this mood now, you, in fact, for some of you, you would already be feeling that shift. Okay, you would have already got that idea from somewhere. Maybe in your sleep you got an epiphany, or you've read something, or just someone says something to you, and you just get that that aha moment, wherein you suddenly, all that passion comes right back. So if something has put you, got you to question yourself and whether you're on the right path, you are going to get that. Either it's a new opportunity or a new idea, whatever it is, you're going to be back on track, all right? And the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. So all that effort that you put in, where you felt that, nothing's happening, and you even maybe at the brink of giving up, that's when this happens. The wheel of fortune turns in your favor. You get that opportunity, and you're very excited about it, and you give it your all. And guess what happens? You're going to see a lot of forward movement. Okay, a lot of forward movements, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's a business venture, whether it's anything. Maybe you're writing a book, whatever it is, you're stuck for ideas. Suddenly those creative juices are overflowing, all right? You're just getting that. And with this Two of Pentacles here, where you're trying to figure out, trying to find that balance, trying to find out where you're going wrong, feeling stuck. But then you come into this beautiful, usually in the traditional Two of Pentacles, you find one person, trying to balance two things, or more than two things. The picture shows two things. They're trying to balance two things, and, they don't know which way to go, all right, and what to choose. And here in this particular image, it's just looking as though it's perfectly balanced, all right? And with this Libra energy here, which talks about balance, this is what you're going to find now. And in fact, some of you must already be in this energy. And it is when you come into balance, when you finally, you're going through all this, but in your mind, you come to this, you align your heart and your head together, because you follow your intuition, and you decide that, all right, if things are not going on, what should I do next? And you calm yourself down, you trust the universe, and you go and give it another shot. Or, or for some of you who are at the brink of it, this is when that idea comes, because the wheel is now turning in your favor during this eclipse, and you find you've come into balance, all right? With this spiritual guidance here and protection from harm, and with this stay rooted and grounded, I feel and with this card here, some of you are going to develop clairaudience, all right? So maybe this epiphany that I was talking about, or this sudden idea that you get, which was going to spark that passion, give you that new creative idea, is going to come either in your sleep or whichever way it is, but it could be coming through, or it could be coming through music, some lyrics that you hear, or you hear someone talking, or there's someone who speaks to you, or it's something on TV that you watch. But it's your clairaudience that's going to bring this to you, all right? You're going to hear something. Either you are going to get clairaudient, and you can pick up, cues through your hearing, but you're going to be guided by your angels, okay? At this time, your guardian angels are all around you. Actually, they're always there. Your spirit guides are always there. Your guardian angels are there, but we don't always connect with them, all right? But they're there around you. So whatever you ask, it's not that there's no one listening to you and that you've been left here in this energy on your own. No, you're being watched, you're being guided, and that's how this epiphany comes to you. Because your effort, it's not that you feel your effort is not being noticed, but it is. Nothing goes unnoticed. all right? And that is why things are now working for you. Maybe you were not ready for it. You were not in a balanced state of mind. And now when you come into that balance is when things start moving for you, all right? And you're always protected. There may be a lot of you here who are Librans, who have a lot of air. You can have it anywhere in the chart, not necessarily sun sign. You can have sun, moon, rising. Could also be your north node, all right? And with this career card here, I feel it's a possibility that most of you who are stuck as far as your coin is concerned, all right? But there could be a few of you who also have come here for a relationship, which is also fine. But it definitely, for a lot of you out here, this is regarding your work. Things are not moving forward because you feel that, and for a lot of you, this career has got to do something with speaking, okay? Speaking or writing. And I remember having said that things will start moving and your creative juices will start flowing. And I remember having mentioned writing, all right? So for those of you who want to write something, who've been mulling over putting your idea out there, be it a blog or a novel or, you know, whatever it is that you are going to write, and you're wondering whether you should put it out there, you should, all right? Or if you're getting stuck somewhere, you've got this writer's block, it's all going to go, all right? And you have to speak your truth. So if some of you are there wondering whether you should actually say it as it is, or you should, you know, tweak it, whichever way it is, be true, all right? Let your authentic self be seen, and don't shy away from it. With this, watch your words. You don't have to be brash about it, all right? And if you are, you know, trying to say something in which you're involving other people, for example, you're writing a story about your life, but there are a few people you want to mention, okay? And maybe you don't show them in very good light, or you saying it, or maybe you will say it in whichever way you do, and you have no malice, but maybe the person who actually reads it will not like it. If that is the case, you're being asked to, you know, watch your words. Don't rub people the wrong way. Yes, it is your life, it is your story, and you want to say it as it is, but, you know, you could always change names, fictionalize it a bit, you know. But the aim here finally is that you want to put your truth out there, but you don't want to malign somebody else, all right? It's better to forgive and let go. You want to bring out your experiences, you must. You definitely should. But use your discernment, all right? Nothing comes from hurting people. So watch your words when you say what you do, but speak your truth. No one's asked you not to speak your truth or to tweak the truth. No. Be your authentic self, say the truth, but there are, you know, you can say the same thing in different ways, all right? So that I leave to you to decide, all right? Pile number 1. So for those of you who are there, who are in going to put something down, you know, who are in the writing business, or even those of you who are on social media, maybe there are some of you out there who have your YouTube channels, either tarot readers or something else, whatever it is, watch what you say, all right? In fact, there was this interview I watched of Michelle Obama, and I absolutely adore her, you know, and I like what she speaks. She makes so much of sense to me. And she said that just because you have a platform and just because you are seen, you don't speak out the first thought that comes into your mind. You know, thoughts just come and go. You can't just say anything and everything just because you have a platform. You need to be a little more discerning and just speak things that, you know, don't hurt. Everyone has feelings. Everyone's living their own journey. They have their own life. Whatever they may portray to you, there's no one's having a smooth ride. Everyone puts in effort. Everyone has their ups and downs. So if you can just filter what you're saying, especially if it, you know, what you're saying is really doesn't take much from you, but it would take a lot from the other person. You're, you know, encouraged to use your discernment, use your better judgment, and just say things that benefit people, all right? Don't take away from people, because if you are on the receiving end, you wouldn't like that either, right? So this is what you're being asked to do. All right. So, and with this, conclusions are within reach. Even though this, we are talking about the solar eclipse, wherein, you know, you're getting a second chance. You have done started this venture, or whatever you, for most of you, it is something got to do with your pentacles. All right. You have started this in February. All right, and it's been stagnant. Maybe it just moved a bit and it's been stagnant, and you've been on the brink of wanting to give it up, but you're going to get that spark here, and this is what's coming to you, this eclipse. Some of you would already be feeling the change, others will be getting it anytime, even as we speak, even as I'm talking. Things are moving in your favor, and you are going to suddenly, because now you're coming into balance, suddenly things are going to move really fast. And with this, conclusions are within reach, and full moon eclipse, I feel by the 15th of May, you will definitely get, you know, you will definitely know which direction to go. There'll be no more dilly-dallying or anything like that. You will know. All right. And please pay attention to your dreams, or when you're reading something, watching something, someone, especially if someone's talking, you know, it's something through audio, keep, you know, be like dogs with your ears, you know, standing. You are going to hear something, because your clairaudience is going to be enhanced. You're going to be very sensitive to hearing. So pay attention to what you hear around you, all right? Because there is a message in it for you, which is going to really help you out. And with this, also stay rooted and grounded. Stay with, you know, when you feel you're going out of balance and you're, you know, getting despondent and things are not working, go out into nature. Walk bare feet for some time. Stay in nature. Sit on the lawn. Feel the grass. If you have a beach around you, walk there and walk on the sand. Just be with nature for some time, all by yourself, without your gadgets, without anything to read, without anything to see. Just be in nature if you can. And if you can't, say you're in a concrete jungle and there's no park nearby and you are in your flat, it does not matter. Sit in silence for some time, all right? If you can do those grounding exercises, do them. And it will benefit you. It will help you come into balance faster, all right? And the faster you come into balance, things will start moving for you, all right? By mid-May, for sure, you will know which direction to go, and you'll make up your mind, and you'll see that definite change, all right? So that's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated, and if it did, I'd love to hear from you. Please do let me know. If it did, I can wait up till the 15th of May to see whether things are moving for you, but it'll really, really be great if you can actually let me know what things are happening. Again, but as I say that to you, I'd like to tell you that this is going to look very different for each and every one of you, because this is not a private reading. It's a reading for a collective. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and I will be coming up with another one for your lunar eclipse as well. So till then, be good, stay safe. Bye-bye. All right. So for those of you who chose pile number 2 or the Ace of Swords, welcome to your reading. Just looking at this beautiful card and what my channel is all about, clarity, this is what you're going to get, all right? Maybe through this reading, maybe in your dreams. Maybe some of you, you find that you're getting clairvoyant or claircognizant. All right, we'll see as we move, but you are going to get answers that are going to really up your game, all right? And this is going to spark your new beginning. We'll keep this right in the center as I place your other cards, all right? Wow! Pile number 1 had Ace of Wands, you had the Ace of Swords, and you've also got the Ace of Wands. So great new beginnings coming for you. Pile number 2. And you get the Knight of Cups. Okay. You get Strength. You get the Six of Swords. You get the Five of Swords. And you get the World. You get Pink, Let Love In. We'll keep it here next to the Knight of Cups. You get Scorpio with Investigate. You get Full Moon in Virgo with You Are Good Enough. You get Dolphin Spirit, This and That Are True. That I'll keep with Investigate. And you get Electric Eel Spirit, Bring Your Ideas to Life. That I'll keep with the Ace of Wands here. You get Black Kyanite, Set Strong Boundaries. You get 2 from here. You get Hunter, Track Down Your Fears and Desires. This I'll keep here. And Make Plans and Focus with the Shield Maiden. You get Happiness, August, and Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Wow. This looks beautiful. Let me just take a look whether everything's come in. It has. Okay, pile number 2. What's coming your way this solar eclipse? You are going to get answers here, all right? Where do I begin? All right. We'll first talk about, since you have chosen the Ace of Swords, which is all about finding clarity, we'll first go here, all right? And what it's all about is here. These are the cards we'd like to take for the same, all right? Because these are all what are connected. Okay. There's something you're looking for. You're looking for answers for something that's happened, all right? But to be able to get those answers, you're being asked to look within. You know, the Scorpio, the sign of the Scorpio is either the scorpion in itself or the eagle, all right? Scorpio is ruled by Mars traditionally, and now Pluto as well in modern astrology. Now, why is it the eagle and the scorpion? Because the eagle can see from a great height. You can see the larger picture, all right? It's bird's eye view. And it's soaring right on top to be able to see everything down below. And the scorpion walks on the ground and it digs deep, all right? And that is why the Scorpio is one zodiac sign, you know, who you are not afraid of digging deep into something to find out the truth. You want the truth, you want the whole truth. And that's why here you're looking for the Ace of Swords. You want clarity and you're not afraid to whatever comes out, because you know mostly when you start looking for the truth, it's not always pleasant, all right? But you have the strength, you have the resilience to actually face it and do what is required to work through it. And that's what you're being asked to do, all right? And you're being asked to investigate thoroughly. Why? Because with this dolphin spirit here, you get this and that are true. So you have to take a complete picture. You know, get into that scorpionic energy of the eagle as well as the Scorpio, to left no stone unturned. Find out the whole truth before you open your mouth to speak or pass judgment, or, you know, make a decision. Because there may be one way of looking at it, and from that angle there is one truth, but if you look at it from another person's perspective, you'll find the truth is different. So you have to keep your you know, broaden your horizons, look at the complete picture, and leave no stone unturned, as I said, and you will get your answer. All right. And with that, track down your fears and desires. And if you know, there could be a lot of you who are watching this who could have Scorpio in your charts. All right. And for those of you, it'll be a lot easier. But either ways, you're being asked to look into your shadow side, whatever be the zodiac sign. It does not matter. All right. And when you start doing your healing, you know, start digging deeper, start doing your shadow work, you are going to get so much of clarity. And this clarity that you're going to get is going to shift a lot of things for you. You are in this Five of Swords energy. You want to win at all costs, okay? But when you start digging deep, you'll find that you want answers, not so that you can have the last word or win the argument, but you actually get into this Six of Swords energy from the Five of Swords energy. Here is a person who is wanting to win at any cost, is playing mind games, you know, is trying to be manipulative. But here is in Six of Swords, basically, did I say wands? I'm sorry. This is Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. Basically, you are moving to calmer waters. You don't want drama. You're done with the drama. You know the whole truth. All right. And so now you're able to deal with that, put it behind you, and move forward. Okay. So this is one part of your read. A second, please. In fact, this should come right here. I'm sorry, I hope my head is not blocking. In between, I forget, and this camera is right here, so above my head, and I move my head forward, and then I find that here. Why did I put this here? Because world is talking about completion. So if for all of you who are in that situation wherein, you know, something is plaguing you, you're looking for answers, and then and since you've chosen the Ace of Swords, if you've actually chosen it not just for the image because you're called to do it, or because you actually know that Ace of Swords is all about truth and clarity, then there is something that is plaguing you where you want answers. All right. And you have been in this energy, but this cycle is coming to an end. And it's not just coming to an end, it's coming to an end successfully. So you have been working out to find out the truth, and the truth does come to you. And not just one aspect of the truth, but the whole truth comes to you, so you can see the larger picture. You can see everyone's perspective on it, and then you can go to, you know, whatever conclusion you can draw, and then move to calmer waters. Okay, so this is as far as one aspect of this is over. Now, once this work is done and you've closed out this cycle, now we come to very beautiful energies out here. Okay, to be able to do all this, you need a whole lot of strength, which you will display. You will get a whole lot of strength also during this time. Okay. Now, once you have got this clarity and you've closed out cycles, you've done your shadow work to get that clarity, now is the time for welcoming love and happiness and everything else. All right. Now, as you start clearing out this cycle, another new thing comes into your life, and that is a new idea, new passion. Okay, it could be passion for something, it could be passion for someone. All right. This is again water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. So you could either be the Knight of Cups, or maybe a Knight of Cups is coming your way, but love can come to you at this time. All right, for some of you out there, for each of you, it's going to be different. You'll know your situation, you'll know what's happening in your life. So take what resonates, okay? And for some of you, it could be everything. So it all depends on what you're trying to manifest, whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously. We are forever manifesting, all right? Because our mind is never at rest. We're always looking for something. And in doing so, without realizing it, we are manifesting our dreams. And as long as we keep our mindset positive, those dreams will happen. So now you get the clarity here, and then this sparks your creativity, okay? Your creative juices are in overflow. Slowly and steadily, you'll find that spark getting brighter and brighter. And with this here around the third eye chakra, I feel, and because this is also about clarity, I feel that a lot of you are going to get clairvoyant, okay? And some of you claircognizant. You will just know. Your intuition is going to be very strong at this time. And with all this effort that you're putting in here to close out this cycle, you're showing tremendous amount of strength, pile number 2. The universe is supporting you for this. So this is a wonderful time, these 6 months which are coming up, for you to do this. In fact, on the 15th of May, we have a lunar eclipse, which is in Scorpio. Wow, look at that. It is in Scorpio. So then things will actually, whatever conclude things, with this world card here, by 15th of May, you'll find you're closing out this cycle. You've got your answers because you're putting in effort. Okay, so it depends on which stage you are in. If you just started, it depends on how much effort you're putting in to close out that cycle, it will close out, all right? And with that comes this beautiful, you are going to be very intuitive during this time. Okay, and you're going to get such wonderful ideas. You will just know what to do, where to invest, whatever it is. If it's in work, if you're thinking about investing money, you'll know where to do it. It's just something that you just know. You have this innate knowing. How? You don't know. Because it's just because you're connected, because you've done all your shadow work and now you're aligning yourself with the universe, all right? So you're getting these answers. And if it's something creative, then you'll know. If it is a relationship, you'll know. But whichever way, your passion is ignited, your creative juices are in overflow. This is an extremely beautiful time. And during this time, if it is got to do with your relationship or your career, whatever it is, use that intuition, use that passion, use your creativity, bring your ideas to life. And to be able to do this, you can have the best ideas in the world, but if you keep it yourself and don't act on it, it's just going to fizzle out, all right? And that will happen if you think that you are not good enough. So for any one of you out there who are here watching this reading, who feel that they are not good enough, or they can't make it, or they can't get us, it's not meant for them, because you feel that you just won't be able to do justice to it, right at this moment, as I'm speaking to you, take that thought and just throw it out of your system. Replace it with this: you are good enough. You would like to repeat to yourself as you're hearing me say this, say, I am good enough, because you are. All right? If you are here on this planet living a life, then you are worthy. Whether or not you do anything, you are just worthy by the very fact that you are here, that you are born here. All right? If you were not worthy, you wouldn't have been born. If you're born, whichever form you are in, however you think you perceive yourself or the people around you have tried to bring you down, it does not matter. If you are here on this planet at this time, you are worthy. That's it. All right? So do not self-sabotage. You are coming into a very powerful time because you have done a lot of healing. Now it's time for you to, because you've done all this, the universe is giving you a gift. All right? A gift of love, a gift of creativity, a gift of so much happiness. Do not self-sabotage. All right? Look at this. You will be a diamond. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. And then look at this. Let love in. Knight of Cups. Bring your ideas to life. Everything is so beautiful, right now, when you finish all this and you get that creative spark, you're being asked to make plans and focus. Whether it's planning to get into a commitment with a person in a relationship, whether it's romantic or otherwise, or whether it's to, have a partnership with someone for business, or whether it's your own career, whether it's whatever it is, each of you is going to be different. Do not allow self-doubt to ruin this beautiful opportunity, this lovely gift which the universe is giving to you, all right? Your gift is ready, it's packed, it's coming to you. It's a gift for you during this solar eclipse, all right? Now, there's a word of caution here for those of you who have come here for a relationship, who have come here to find out about this relationship. Maybe you know who this Knight of Cups is, all right? Or maybe you have somebody in your mind and that somebody is going to approach you, all right? And you are going to be in this, if you are in this self-doubting place, where you feel you're not good enough. And when this particular person actually comes and says, yes, I feel very strongly for you, all right? Just because you have not worked on yourself, ideally if you've healed, you should have come out of this and you should realize that you are good enough. If you haven't, you're watching this reading, at least now tell yourself that you're good enough, all right? And you're not just good enough, you are the best. Just say that to yourself and believe it every single time, because there are chances that if you get into a relationship where you feel that you're not good enough and you take your insecurities into the relationship, you are going to allow that person to step all over your boundaries. Unless you are standing in your power, you cannot maintain those boundaries. Not only do you have to set strong boundaries, you are not to, allow someone to step over it once in a while. No. Some boundaries are never to be crossed because they are your personal boundaries. Crossing them means disrespect to you. But you have to learn to respect yourself. All right? And I'm not calling anyone out. Each and every one of us have been there. I have. I can tell you for sure. All right? But it is so liberating when you stand in your power and you really realize that you are good enough and you just didn't think so. Because what happens is somehow over the last so many years, people equate worthiness with success, worthiness with achievement. And that is completely wrong. You want to achieve whatever you want to, that is for you to decide what you want. If you want to do absolutely nothing and just enjoy life's gifts by just doing nothing, just taking care of yourself, even that means you are worthy. If you're here on this planet, you are worthy. And please keep that in mind always, all right? And if there's someone you come across who has this, please let them know. Let as many people know. In fact, when you talk to people, talk to them kindly so that they feel worthy and they realize that, yes, they are. Most of the time, people have this issue with self-worth is because every other person will talk to you condescendingly. And anyone who's on this channel, who's visiting this channel, let's actually, at least from our side, try to speak to people and give them their due, because we are all actually made of the same thing and we are all come out of the soil. We're going back right there. All right. And while we are here, we are all extremely worthy because we all made of the same thing. It's just that we have different experiences and that shapes us the way we are. But we shouldn't never doubt ourselves, all right? So for those of you who are starting a new relationship, please do not take your insecurities forward. Work on yourself. Know that you're worthy. Know that you're lovely the way you are, all right? And when you set strong boundaries as you walk into this relationship, you are going to get nothing but happiness, all right? And maybe you set intentions right now By August, you'll find everything is in perfect order. Maybe before that also, but definitely by August, all right? So this is what I have for you, pile number 2. It's beautiful. You are doing a lot of work, all right? The universe is seeing it, and that's why you're getting this gift, whether it's in the form of something tangible as an object, or whether it's a beautiful relationship, whatever it is, or it's just happiness in every which way, it's coming to you. Don't stop it. Don't block it just because you feel you're not worthy. Because unless you feel you're worthy, you won't be able to welcome what's meant for you, all right? So just open your heart out. Know that you are lovely, all right? And allow these gifts to come into your life. They're already on their way. They're just there. The eclipse is already happening. It's happened on the 30th. And by 15th May, you'll be closing out these cycles. And thereafter, anytime after that, right up to August, you're just going to see things work out for you, all right? And if it does, no, I will not say if it does, when it does, do let me know in the comments, all right? It'll make me very happy to know that all these things are working out for you perfectly, all right? So that's all I have for you, pile number 2. And till I come back to you with your lunar eclipse reading, that's all for me for now. Take care, be good, bye-bye. And now we come to pile number 3. Pile number 3, those who have chosen this beautiful Ace of Cups. Ace of Chalices as it's here. This is a cup about love. I mean, this is a cup, not a cup, a card about love. Because cups are all about emotion, all right? And the way this lovely mermaid is looking into her cup, she is ready to offer her cup of love to someone because she is complete in herself, all right? But there is this, somehow when I look at this, there is this sense of waiting for someone or something, all right? We'll see as we progress. But I feel this is going to be a heart-centered reading, all right? So let's just put this here and take out the other cards. We get the King of Swords, the Hanged Woman, the Two of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. And you get Violet, create a balanced life. Seventh house with relationship. Isn't this beautiful? Can you see? We'll keep this relationship right under the Ace of Cups. Your hard work is paying off. Be loyal to what you love. Prioritize your health. Be devoted and committed. Okay. Wealth. November. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Okay. Pile number 3. What is coming to you during this solar eclipse? When we picked up the Ace of Cups, I told you it's all going to be about relationships, all right? And the major theme here is relationship. and whatever else is connected to the relationship. And yet you have wealth and you got hard work is paying off, though there are no pentacle cards here. All right, so you are also going to get some sort of boost as far as your work is concerned, though this hard work is paying off can also be relationship wise. All right, just give me a moment. All right, pile number 3. There has been someone in the past whom you've been very invested in, all right? And you've been extremely devoted and committed and loyal to this person, all right? But this person has been deceptive. They have not come clean with their emotions. They don't tell you what they're feeling, all right? And it's possible that you were so invested in this particular relationship, so committed. You've got 2 cards, be devoted and committed, and be loyal to what you love. You have given your all in this relationship, all right? And it's possible in being so invested in this relationship, you've actually neglected yourself, which is why you're getting prioritize your health. And what have you got in return? You've found this person has not been true. This person has actually been wearing a mask. They've not taken any action in this relationship, leading you to feel that, you know, it's not going to work. And maybe they're not interested in you. And secretly, what are they doing? They're actually eyeing every step of what you're doing. They are very invested in you. All right? But they're not showing it for some reason. They need to do a lot of healing. But this reading is not about them, it's about you. But there is this whole thing, and guess what? Let me put it like this, all right? Yes. Yes, this particular person whom you've been so invested in, whom you've been very loyal to, whom you've been very devoted and committed to, this person has definitely been a disappointment, all right? They've been deceptive. They've actually taken no action in this relationship. They've shown you no interest, all right? And they've been actually watching you though. Number 45 can be significant for you, or number 9, all right? And you must have been extremely disappointed, extremely hurt, extremely devastated, which is why it's taken a toll on your health. And that's why you've got this card, prioritize your health. But as this solar eclipse happens, guess what's going to happen? Some of you would have already done it, all right? You are actually going to withdraw your energies from this person. They are not going to leave your life. Basically, they are not taking any action, so it's as good as them being or not being in your life is going to be the same, all right? But you are walking away from them, and you are going to put all this energy, this love that you've been showering on them, you're going to put it on yourself, all right? And by doing that, you are actually moving this relationship forward with this 2 of Wands here, and which, looking at the dynamics of everything, you could be in a high level of commitment, all right? This person could actually be in this runner chaser thing. For those of you who believe in the twin flame journey, it's fine. For those of you who don't, who are looking for a soulmate and who believe this person is a soulmate, which is why you were so loyal and committed, you were not wrong, all right? And what's better is that the one good thing that you have actually done is to withdraw your energies from this person who's not, you can be in whichever relationship you are. It could be a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection, any connection on this planet. But if you're not treated right and you decide to carry on in the relationship, that is wrong. Because your first duty is towards yourself. It's actually a duty to you, yourself. The first thing you're expected to do is to love yourself, take care of yourself, nurture yourself. You can't afford to lose your health over someone else. And most of us are guilty of doing that. Whether it's a love interest or it's your own kids or your parents or the people you love, we are invested into everybody. We would do anything for everybody. And when it's time for us to do something for ourselves, we're so exhausted. We say, oh, it's all right. We'll just manage with whatever is there, we just do a shoddy job for ourselves. Why is that so? Because we've always been taught all our lives to care about everybody else, which is, I'm not saying taking care of people you love is wrong. No, it's not. But at the cost of your own health, your own happiness, it is wrong. So it's wonderful that during this time, you are closing out this cycle. You are walking away from this person. This person is, as it is, possibly ghosted you. This person doesn't do anything in this relationship, but they have been sweet to you in the past, all right? And with Two of Wands here, I believe that there was a lot of potential in your connection. Usually, and can you see this? There were a lot of emotions. There was a lot of passion, all right? And then this person started playing these mind games, silly tricks, did not speak anything for quite some time. And finally, you decided enough's enough. It's actually taking a toll on you. And you've taken all the energy and poured it on yourself. And by doing that, you have come into balance. And when you have come into balance, guess what? This person ascends too. And from a page of Swords energy, of spying on you and seeing what you're doing, this person gets from absolutely being stuck in this relationship, not moving it forward. This person gets, that aha moment. They realize your worth once you have withdrawn your energies and walked away from them. They realize your worth, and then they start working on themselves. And they ascend from the Page of Swords energy right to the King of Swords energy. This king may come across as cold, but actually they are visionaries, okay? And they have the King of Swords is basically an air sign, could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It's not that they don't have emotions. It's just that they can get hurt. So they usually keep a wall around themselves. But the King of Swords actually can see the larger picture. The King of Swords has come to that awareness of all the things they've done in the past, which was very unbecoming of them. And it's when you've withdrawn these energies that this person has actually come into this King of Swords energy. All right, and it can be male or female. You can, we are not talking about genders here. Whoever's reading this, there is somebody on your mind, and this person, to me, for a lot of you, it is a romantic connection. It need not be. It could be a soulmate. Soulmate could be a friend. It could be anybody else. But it is someone that you have been very invested in. Someone who's very dear to you, whichever capacity it is. And this person, maybe with whatever fights you've had, or this person not talking to you, or them withdrawing their energies, this has affected you in a great way, because you've actually been very loyal to them. And in fact, I feel, looking at this card, that they have been equally loyal to you, because they have not been looking elsewhere. They have just shown you that they're not interested. They've been playing mind games with you, but actually they're only checking, their eyes are there only for you. They're checking you out. But they don't want you to know, because basically they need a lot of inner child healing themselves. They may be having fear of abandonment themselves. You know, there are a whole lot of people who will sabotage a relationship, you know, because they have this feeling that this person's going to leave us. Before that, let's leave. There are a lot of people like that. All right, and this person has realized their folly once you have withdrawn your energies, and now they're very invested in this relationship. So they're going to come back. They've had that aha moment. They have ascended. All right, and it's all because you have come into balance, and you have taken care of your health, and you've started putting in all that love and affection into yourself, what you've had for them. And in doing so, lot of other doors have opened for you. All right, and if you're working on something else, you're working on some creative venture, or maybe when you have actually withdrawn energy from them and put it onto yourself and started doing things that you like, maybe you've even gone traveling. Two of Wands can also talk about traveling, move out. You know, the traditional cards is person who's got the globe in his hand, who's looking out to move. Maybe you have. Maybe you've started doing what you really like to do, and that's what you're going to start, or you've already started, depending. Each of you will be at a different stage, and this is going to get you a lot of dividends when you least expect it, around November. So right now we are in Taurus, exactly 6 months. So this is the period for this entire 6 months of the solar eclipse or the new moon in Taurus. It finishes in November, and during this time is when, as the cycle is closing out, you're going to come into a lot of wealth for whatever you're sowing seeds now. And you're working really hard, not just on your venture, what you're interested in, but also on yourself. And with that, this person will also come back to you. And when all of this works out, I shall be very happy to hear from you about it. All right, pile number 3. Do take care of yourself. Do prioritize your health if you haven't started already. Maybe this reading is what's going to make you start doing it. Please do it if you haven't already. All right? Take care of yourself. And when you start doing that, everything will fall into place. That's all the universe wants from you, is to take care of yourself and to be happy. You do that, they'll do the rest. All right? So with that, I come to the end of your reading. Until I should be doing a reading for your lunar eclipse as well, which is on the 15th of May. But till we meet next time, be good to yourself, take care, and do let me know in the comments if this resonated. All right? Till next time, be good. Bye-bye. Last but not the least, after a sip of water, welcome pile number 4. For those of you who've chosen the Ace of Pentacles. Great opportunity coming to you as far as your career is concerned, as far as wealth, finances are concerned, as far as, you know, can you see this archway? There's a lot of expansion waiting for you. It's beautiful. You can have it all right? Now we'll place this card right here in the center and see what the other cards have to say. All right? You get the 2 of Cups. Wow. The 6 of Wands. Wonderful. The Tower. Ooh. The 2 of Wands. Oh, you've got 2 of both. Okay. The 6 of Wands again. Wow. The Knight of Swords. And the Hangman. Turquoise with Awaken Your Empathy. Aries, Act. Full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. Wonderful. Yes, with these two Six of Wands here, we're going to put them together. Nightingale spirit, love is all around. This we shall put under the Two of Cups. Shungite, detox your life. Mountains, stand your ground. Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. This is so beautiful. Success, yes, with all the Six of Wands there. Desk, okay. Pay attention to your work. And June, whoa, that's now in another month. Wonderful. All right, pile number 4. My throat is dry. Doesn't have to be, but it's possible that a whole lot of you are Aries. And for you, you've just finished your birthday season and you must be all charged up. Actually, it doesn't even have to be your birthday season. I think apart from Libra season, wherein you won't be acting from your sign, I think otherwise you're always ready to act. You're always full of energy. You're the baby of the zodiac, the first sign of the zodiac, and you're a cardinal sign. You're all about action, all right? And this solar eclipse, you're going to get more of what you love to do, and that is to act. All right. Now let's just take a quick look at everything. What all is coming for you? Yes, you're going to have success, a whole lot of success as far as your work is concerned. All right. And for a whole lot of you out there, or maybe all of you out there as well, why should I take it away from you, right? There is love coming your way. All right. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. Let me just, you got this Two of Cups, love all around, heart guardian, win-win situation, a win-win outcome, and 2 Six of Wands. So we'll take 1 Six of Wands for your love and we'll take the other 6 of Wands for your career. All right. Okay. Pile number 4. As you enter this period, you may feel possibly stagnant for some time. All right. You're waiting to do things. But you feel things are not moving. And because you feel that way, you started neglecting something that you like to do. So this is the energy with which you enter this period. Maybe you're there right now, or maybe you've crossed this energy. Because as you are in this energy of things not moving, you're feeling stagnant, you're not putting in your life into your work. And that's why you get this, pay attention to your work, all right? But then as you are in this energy, maybe someone comes to you with the truth. May not be the whole truth, but something to shake you up. All right. And this particular interaction that you have with this person shakes things up in your life big time, big time. The Tower is not a small card. The Tower, whenever this comes in a reading, it basically says that it's going to, if something in your life is not based on solid foundation, it's going to crumble and fall. And when it crumbles and falls, it may feel it's devastating. It may feel like the end of the world, but actually it's not. Basically, it is something actually heart and heart you would have also wanted to happen. All right. For example, Say, this is just an example. You're in a marriage which is crumbling. You can see the signs, but you're just holding on to it for dear life because you're just used to it. It may be toxic, but you're just holding on to it. And then because you are not taking action, the universe brings such certain things into your life, certain situations wherein it becomes so evident that you can't escape it and the marriage breaks anyway. This is just one example. Similarly, it can be in your professional life, it could be as far as your health is concerned, it could be anything. For each of you, it's different. But there is going to be a tower moment, all right, following the eclipse. As it is, when you talk about eclipses, yes, the solar eclipse is always the new moon, so it's about new beginnings, and the lunar eclipse is with the full moon, it's always about completions. But either ways, eclipse is very strong energy, all right? So while you do get a lot of abundance and a lot of things shifting in your favor, there will also be a lot of upheaval during this time before something can come to you, all right? If you have a tower which is you've built upon shaky ground, the tower has to fall. There is nothing you can do about it. It will fall. And the best part is when it does, you can actually build on solid ground. And this time, it's going to give you so much happiness and so much success. All right. So I feel for a whole lot of you, it's already happened. All right. And you've already, with this conversation that's come into your life and this tower moment that's happened, you have got an epiphany which is going to get you out of this, I'm doing nothing, I'm just watching things happen. That energy shifts. And when that energy shifts, you start looking at opportunities that are coming your way. And you move towards the expansion that you've been craving for. And as you do that, and as you pay attention to your work, success, Six of Wands, this is all about success, victory. Look at that, 3 cards. All right, so initially if you feel challenging energies, it's okay. Move through it, let it go. This is going to give you so much of clarity and things are going to work out so beautifully. In fact, I feel, as I was saying, that this moment has already happened or it's happening for some of you. Because all this that's happening can come as early as June for you, which is just next month. All right. And usually such huge amount of success can happen, yes, within no time. If you've been putting in the work, it will come to you. So I feel for those of you who's going to come in June, you have already been through this tower moment. You're working towards this already. All right. So for each of you, it will be different. But this is the time for you to take action. This is beautiful time. You come out from here and you are taking action because you've got that epiphany here with this after this tower moment. And that is why you're investing in something. You get a new opportunity, you grab it, you work diligently, you pay attention to your work, you expand. This is what you're wanting and you are not afraid to take risks. And with this win-win outcome is forecast. Even if you take risks, it's going to work in your favor. And how? And as you close out this cycle of, getting what you want as far as your work is concerned, maybe, look at what's happening in your relationships. You get this beautiful 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups can talk about, that perfect match for you, long-term commitment, your soulmate. It could also be the perfect partnership or collaboration at work, in business. All right, but I feel with these 2 cards here that this has got to do with love. So on one hand, after this tower moment, if it is this tower moment is relationship wise, then it could be that You were in a relationship which you thought was everything for you, and though it was not really fulfilling, you carried on staying there, and then it crumbled and you had a breakup. And then you actually work on yourself and you see, why didn't that relationship work? What was it, were you codependent? What didn't go right? You sit with yourself, you heal yourself, and then you are ready for a fulfilling relationship, all right? Because there is love all around, and because you let love in, you let yourself be loved, all right? You're open. With 41 adds up to a 5. So there is going to be a lot of change here, all right, with this Tower moment. But what you're being told is that you are going to get it all, be it your career or your love life or both, whichever area it is in your life, you are going to get lot of success. 1, 2, 3, lots of success. 1, 2, 3, 4 win-win outcome is forecast. Whatever you do is going to be wonderful. You will have to go through this. Don't fear it. Let it come, because this is your, it is after this Tower that this opens for you, all right? And can you see the mountain here? And you get this mountains here. Stand your ground. So if you've taken a decision, and if you have with this cardinal energy on your side, you've taken that decision, you're being told to stick with it, because whatever decision you make, if you've taken intuitively, it's going to lead you to success, only success, all right? And during this journey, you're being asked to awaken your empathy. So when you're going through these energies, knowing that you've been through this trying time, maybe this relationship comes to an end, whoever the other party is, whether it's in love, whether it's in business, whether it's whatever the situation, have empathy for the other person as well. You will come out victorious. And when you come out victorious, if it is in a relationship or whatever, maybe the other person doesn't, don't laugh at someone else's misery. Awaken your empathy, all right? And you find that when you do that, your heart remains open, all right? And you'll detox yourself from all these harsh energies and allow love to come in, okay? Pile number 4. This is a beautiful reading. Yes, there will be a little, some strong energies when you enter the season. Around now, for some of you, you've already passed it, all right? Whatever remains is beautiful. You've got to put in that work. You've got to work hard. But no matter where you put in that effort, it's going to, reap great rewards for you. Wonderful. 2 6 of Wands. I haven't seen that. 2 6 of Wands together. Beautiful. It's definitely going to happen. This success. Okay, whatever success you're dreaming for, whatever expansion you're dreaming for, whichever area in your life, maybe all areas of your life. Very beautiful, very satisfying reading. And that's the way to come to the end of a pick a card reading. All right, this is beautiful. And if it does resonate, and as and when it happens, do let me know in the comments. I'll be wonderfully, wonderfully happy and glad to hear about it. All right. So till the next pick a card reading, which should be around mid-May, with your lunar eclipse reading, which is all about completions, as this was about new beginnings, we shall meet again. All right. Till then, be good, stay safe, have fun, enjoy your success, and tell us about it. Bye-bye.